enjoy their ability to run, throw, catch, lift, and jump. But coaches also want to find out one other piece of information. What are you thinking about? What were you thinking? You're not thinking like I'm thinking. Their desire to learn players' capacities for thinking made this man an NFL legend. The question is, who is this? Howard Hughes. Peyton Manning? Is a new commissioner? I have no clue. It's none other than Al Wonderlic, creator of the infamous Wonderlic tests. So you say the guy was alive right now if I beat him up? Jack him up. Why? Why, Mr. Wonderlic? He created a way for employers to evaluate prospective job applicants using a test to assess people and measure their general intelligence. Charlie Wonderlic now runs the testing company, located in Libertyville, Illinois. He sits behind the same desk his grandfather did 7 decades ago. He and my grandmother began publishing the test in their basement. Demand grew such that by around 1960, they had actually opened up an office, and about 5 million people a year were being assessed with this test. The Wonderlic Company annually produces the current version of Charlie's grandfather's exam in 14 languages for 7,000 businesses and 2.5 million people worldwide. That includes roughly 300 players at the NFL Combine. Before showing his smarts on the field, almost every NFL player did it on the Wonderlic, but not everyone remembers the test parameters accurately. It was so long, I think I fell asleep on it. Kind of like SATs. It's long, just dragging, you feel like you're in the Twilight Zone. A gruesome, I think, 2 minutes, I think, to give you the ticket. A lot of questions on there were real repetitive. They same question asked you probably like 5 times. They asked you the same question twice, like 85 questions ago. In reality, no questions are repeated. Test takers have 12 minutes to answer 50 questions, each with 1 point on a variety of subjects. They asked a lot of questions that were common sense. I remember it being heavily slighted towards math. You're in a car, you had a light. Do you want to be the first car or you want to be the last car? It was like if one apple fell from a tree, another apple, 2 other apples fell from another tree. How many apples on the ground? 3. Should've gone to Harvard. Try not to think too deep, you know what I mean? Share fight for the test. Although the Wonderlic is now a staple of draft preparation for every team, coaches and personnel directors make it clear they do not consider it the be-all and end-all of player evaluation. I would sort of draw the analogy between that and a sledgehammer. You know, a sledgehammer is a tool, but it's not always the right tool. I've seen players with low scores be tremendous players. I've seen players with high scores not be able to function at all. You know, as what I think is an NFL football player, it's just another tool. I can set up a flag that you gotta look into, but by no means is it an end-all to whether a guy can play football or not. We're gonna write R on your right hand and L on your left. We're gonna call that the Wonderlic test for you. As for players, while many dismiss the test as completely irrelevant, some have begrudgingly come to accept that it may help teams find the types of players who can lead them to Super Bowls. You can learn if a guy can problem solve, and playing in the NFL is a lot of problem solving. You know, your coaches prepare you all week for, maybe 5 looks, and you get up there, there's a 6th look you've never seen before. You gotta make some quick decisions, and the Wonderlic is all about quick decisions. Former Bengals punter and wide receiver Pat McInally made all the right decisions. The Harvard grad scored the only confirmed perfect 50 in league history, and it may actually have cost him. I've heard that Pat's draft pick actually was dropped, lower than it would have been had he not scored so well. Something close to 3 rounds, he was dropped. And I think that reflects on not knowing what to do with a person that is so bright. Speaking of bright, wide receiver Kevin Curtis, a Utah State alum, is believed to hold the highest score of any current player, a 48. In 2005, quarterback Ryan Fitzpatrick from Harvard, who reportedly scored a 39, hit Curtis with a touchdown pass in overtime. Touchdown, game over! 56 yards, touchdown! That Rams TD may have been the highest Wonderlic score connection in league history. It's a league history that was forever changed by the contributions of Al Wonderlic, which leads to one conclusion. This is the most hated guy I've ever shot in the NFL for a lot of guys. Make that 2 conclusions. I consider Al Wonderlic an absolute NFL legend. Each year before the NFL draft,